Welcome, wrestling fans. It is Wrestling Revolution. Keaton here, coming to you with this week's wrestling news. We've got a lot to talk about today. Starting with the WWE legend's possible comeback. There's a lot of talk about Goldberg returning to WWE next week. Rumour has it that he's expected to appear on Monday Night Raw to kick off what could be his final ever WWE run. Backstage says that the big idea for this is to have his last match against Gunther. We've seen Gunther and Goldberg cross paths a few times. They've even squared off against each other in a ring before, just not in a match. Gunther has even mentioned Goldberg lots of times in his promos. He told Bret Hart that Goldberg was his favourite wrestler. Although it would be cool to see these two scoring off against each other in a ring, I really wouldn't want to see this. I've never really been a big Goldberg fan. I don't really understand the hype. I don't like it whenever he makes returns either. I've never really been a Goldberg fan, and I don't think he can do it. To this day, he had a match against Bobby Lashley, and I'm going to be honest, it was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. I really would want to see Goldberg get in the ring against Gunther. Gunther has an incredible in-ring ability, and to him the mat is sacred, and everything that he does is absolutely incredible. It's been said before that Goldberg can't really go into the ring with over 10 minutes without getting injured, or else tearing himself out. There could be lots of different opinions about this, so let me know in the comment section below what you think of Goldberg having a retirement match. Now let's talk about someone who's making waves in the WWE and finding new fame over there. Those of you may know him if you're an AAA fan of Lucha Libre. He's one of the most popular wrestlers in AAA history. Yes, you guessed it, Mr. Iguana. You may know him from competing in Mexico, one of the most popular wrestlers over in Mexico for Lucha Libre. His fun-loving gimmick has brought popularity to WWE with his cute pet friend Iggy. But what's crazy is how fast he's become a huge deal in the WWE. After just one match in WWE, his t-shirts are the most sold t-shirts out of any wrestler in WWE. And whispers backstage say that they're going to bring him to the main roster. This idea would make so much sense. Mr. Iguana just with one match has put on absolutely incredible matches through the past in AAA, but with only one match in WWE, he's become so popular. If he comes to the main roster and even spends 6 months in WWE, he'll be one of the most recognised wrestlers in the world. I think that Mr. Iguana's character is absolutely incredible, and bringing him to WWE was something that they should have done years ago. Bringing him to the main roster, making him a big deal in WWE, I think is an incredible idea, but I've heard different opinions throughout what I've been looking for, and I found that some people might not agree with Mr. Iguana and might not agree with just bringing people from AAA in, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. Over in AEW, one of the top rumours involves a legal dispute over the Shockwave trademark. The NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, have challenged AEW to a court case because they originally had the name of Shockwave back in 2020, which they are on YouTube. This could lead to some interesting developments for AEW's trademark and branding. AEW have until the 15th of July to respond to the National Wrestling Alliance. Also in AEW, rumour has it the Private Party, one of the original tag teams in AEW back in 2019, could be released from AEW not too long in the future. These guys were one of the first ever tag teams to compete in AEW, known for their high-flying matches and incredible stunts in the ring. They're recognised as one of the best tag teams in all of pro wrestling. The big news is the Private Party's contracts are supposed to expire soon. Will they re-sign with AEW or will they look for contracts elsewhere? I would absolutely love to see Private Party in WWE sometime. AEW, to be fair, has fallen to the ground and it just isn't what it used to be. Private Party deserve better and more publicity, so if they went to WWE, they're seeing the biggest stage of them all, the grandest stage of them all. They could even compete in the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. I would just love to see them in WWE. If AEW released Private Party, I think it would be one of the worst decisions they've ever made. They're losing one of the most popular tag teams in all of AEW. It's definitely something to keep an eye on in the upcoming weeks. Over in TNA, there's a curious rumour put in place about slap spots. This all came around when Tessa Blanchard and Ariana Grace had their match together, where a slap exchange reportedly raised eyebrows backstage. During their match, Tessa Blanchard delivered a slap to Ariana Grace. The reason it raised eyebrows backstage, according to people from TNA, is because the return slap from Ariana Grace was a very impactful one. So impactful, in fact, that people are having to actually get jaw surgery after slapping each other this hard. Now, TNA management have declared that if you want to have a slap fest in a match, you have to speak to TNA agents. That's all your wrestling rumours for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.